One of the biggest problems you will encounter on this journey of starting your own social media marketing business is finding leads, finding enough business owners that you can reach out to offer your services. This is a numbers game. I worked with over 355 clients in my agency across 3 years. You do the maths, that's a lot of clients each month and each year that worked with us. And to get that many clients, we had to reach out to a lot more. Hello, my friend. Welcome to this video. My name is Adam. I became a millionaire at 25, and social media marketing is the thing that changed my life. It's the business I started right out of college that got me to 10K a month, 45 days after signing my first client. That business then grew to 50,000 per month. We made over $1 million in revenue in about 3 years. I then exited that company to my business partner. I sold my half to him, and now I get to coach and teach people exactly how I did it. So I'm going to show you an exact strategy you can copy to get unlimited leads using Instagram. A quick note, Instagram is not the only place you can find clients. Right now inside of my mentorship program, I have people using platforms like Upwork to get clients, Fiverr.com, and also other channels such as LinkedIn, email, and TikTok. But for today, let's focus on Instagram. So once you have come to Instagram, this is how you're going to find unlimited leads. So you first need to identify an industry. In my case, my agency worked with fitness companies and coaches. So I'm going to focus on fitness for this example, but this works with pretty much any industry. Now, if you don't have one set industry that you want to work with, that's fine. You can also do this for multiple different industries. For example, you could use fitness. You could then go down into a different industry. Let's take skincare, and you could use this same approach. So the first thing is you come to Instagram. The second thing is you need to find a profile of somebody that's in the industry you want to target, but it needs to be their profile, not like mine. You see, I have this verified tick on my profile. What this means is that if you click on my followers, you won't be able to see all of them. You will probably just see 10 or 20 of them that will load up. What you need to do is find somebody like this guy, Charlie Johnson Fitness. You'll see he's got 500K followers. He's not verified. If I click on his followers here, you'll see they all pop up. This will keep loading as far as I scroll down. It may not show you all 500,000, but it will show you a lot. That's step 2. Step 3 is to use what I call the profile search method. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. In fact, I've never seen a video about this. So hopefully this is new to you and something that you can take away from this video. Fun fact, this is actually one of the strategies my student Alvi used to get to over 10K a month, over 100K a year at the age of 19. So when you go to the followers, you're going to now come up with keywords. So we're looking at fitness and we want to find fitness coaches. So you have to think through, what are the keywords that a fitness coach would use in their bio or in their name that might show them on this list? So I'm going to start off with a very simple keyword. We're going to use the word coach. If I type in coach, you'll see all the people that have the word coach somewhere in their name, their bio, or their username come up here on this list. Now, what you can do is you could just type coach, type your keyword, and then open up all of these people in a new tab. Okay, so if you're on Mac, command click, and it'll open it up in a new tab. And then you could just do that with all of them, right? So you could theoretically do this with 100 of them, open up 100, and then message them individually. However, if you do that, you will eventually run out of leads, right? Because although Charlie Johnson has 500,000 followers, how many coaches follow him? Maybe a couple of thousand, maybe a lot more. Maybe it's like 50,000. And in that case, you'll have a lot of leads for a long time. But not all of these are going to be ideal leads for you. For example, if I open up this first guy, he's got 1.2 million followers. He's not really the kind of guy that's going to be buying my service. There's a chance. And when you look at offering content creation or social media management as a service, which is what I recommend you do, it's what Alvi offers that got him to over 10K a month, 100K a year, what Amanda offers got her to over 20K a month, and even Robert here doing 12,000 per month. What you'll find is that someone like Ammon, there's only really 2 ways I could help him. Number 1 is that there's a type of content I can create that he doesn't know how to make, or he doesn't have somebody on his team making. Like a certain style of video, for example. Or somebody like Ammon, where they've got the followers, they've got the content, but they don't have the time to manage their page. For example, he's a busy guy, he's busy running his coaching. Maybe he doesn't have the time to manage his Instagram DMs, his comments, or posting his content on his page. But ultimately, we are going to be looking, most likely, for those people that are a lot smaller. They might only have a few thousand followers and they're not posting as consistently. So you need to be picky, of course, with this. And if I scroll down, we're going to go through some examples to see if these people fit in what we're looking for. Here's an example, this guy, Uman, with about 17K followers. I know he's someone we could definitely help. Where this method goes and becomes just fucking so powerful is when you find somebody, let's say like Uman, and you then click on his profile and you do the same thing. Because think about it. This guy has a smaller following. He's got 17K followers. So there's going to be a lot less people, a lot less leads in here. But are the people that follow him also pretty likely to have similar number of followers to him? Yes. And it's probably going to be quite rare that he has hundreds of coaches that have 500,000 followers following him, right? This is kind of like how social dynamics work with social media. So if I go to his profile and I type coach, let's have a look. Yeah, we can see we've got Mateo, who's got 8,000. We've got Adin, who's got 29K. We've got this guy, Premin Singh, with 5K. So you can see immediately we've got people that would be more target to our market. Now, if you get to a page like this and you notice, for example, in this case, we type coach and we have less than 10 results here, you can use different keywords. So if I use the word fitness, we'll see that we'll have some other people come up, right? We've got Rahul, different guy, Aswin. Or I could go something like PT. Not all coaches have the word coach, right? This guy has it as PT. Or let's just try the word fit. Maybe they don't have the word fitness. We got example, fit Limbu, fit like Sid. Now, if you want to really ramp up this strategy like Alvi would have done, you do this and you prove that it works and you build out a script and you test that script. And if it's getting you a good amount of responses and people interested in your services or at least booking calls with you, you then go and duplicate this to multiple pages. So instead of just reaching out from one Instagram page, you can do this across 5 to 10 pages. You could do more as well. In my agency, when we were at our peak volume scaling and getting multiple clients a week, this is what we did. We had 10 Instagram accounts sending out roughly 50 messages a day. It's a total of 500 per day. And you can imagine that gets you a lot of people interested in what you do. If you've got really good systems, you've got good automations, and you've got appointment setters that know what they're doing, this can print money. But the key thing here is that if you just go to Instagram and follow exactly what I did, and you just start spamming, let's just be honest, copy and paste, generic ChatGPT style messages, this isn't going to work. In fact, any strategy that will give you leads is not going to work if you do not know how to do this properly, if you don't know how to actually build rapport with people and make them want to book a meeting with you. For example, with Alvi, he didn't just go and hear me say, hey, message loads of people. He understood and he worked very closely with me. We worked together, we scripted out his messages, we tested them, and then when we got it to work, we then looked at ramping that up with the other strategies. Shameless plug, if you want more details about the coaching I do, the mentorship we offer, you can see that in the description of this video. This strategy is one of the reasons why I love Instagram so much, and I think it's such a good channel to be able to scale your marketing agency at scale. However, if you are a complete beginner, this method is not as easy as other methods because you might not have any proof right now, any portfolio, and there's some other things that you need to put in place to really make this work. That's why right now with Upwork, this is a platform we're using with a lot of beginners inside of my program, we're finding really good results. Because with Upwork, your prospects already want what you offer. Right? With Instagram, you find 10 fitness coaches, they don't all need help. They don't all want help. And there's a whole process they've got to go through to get to the point where they actually exchange money for your services. But when we look at a platform like Upwork, they already want what you offer. They already want to pay for it. They just have to figure out if you're the best fit or if somebody else is the best fit. So there's less of a sales process that needs to happen, which means as a beginner, it's just a lot easier for you. Again, though, very much a right and a wrong way to do this, which is why inside the mentoring we do, what we do is we don't just tell you go to Upwork and apply to jobs. We will build out your portfolio, your profile with you, and then we will help you script out your proposals as well. So you'll know word for word what you should be putting in those, and then we'll coach you and critique those to make sure that they're actually working and getting you clients. If this video was helpful in any way, shape, or form, please do let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.